Rwanda's tourism industry has been and remains one of the key sectors for the country's economic development. The country is currently on the move to enhance collaborations across industry players on the continent while integrating technology in a bid to ensure the sector's recovery in a post-pandemic world. My name is Murungi Sarah and welcome to Doing Business in Rwanda. In this episode, we take a look at how the landlocked nation is optimizing its resources and positioning itself as a top tourist destination worldwide, exploring the sector-specific strategies of collaboration and technology as a tool to boost domestic, regional, and continental tourism. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Rwanda's tourism industry reported a 75% decrease in operations. Today, the country's tourism economic recovery is up by 85%.
Tourism industry has been and remains a key sector for our country's economic development. Actually, over the last 10 years, it has been the first extent earner among other sectors, whereby if I take example of 2019, which was the best year in terms of tourism performance, we were able to have to reach a level of $500 million USD in terms of tourism revenues, which was really a good figure and a huge contribution to our economy in general. But also in terms of contribution to job creation of farm jobs, it had reached a level of 8% nationwide. So this is a sector which is making a huge contribution to our economic development for our country. But again, Rwanda, as many other countries around the world, was affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of the innovative approaches that Rwanda as a country is putting in place to recover from all this adverse impact from COVID-19 includes investment that the country is doing in key tourism sectors, such as in MICE. You have seen the Kigali Arena, currently BK Arena, which is really a state-of-the-art facility to accommodate different types of event, entertainment, sport. These are something that Rwanda is doing, but also in sport, we have Kigali Golf Course, really at the high standard level, at international level, which is going to also contribute in marketing Rwanda as a tourism strategy. But again, there is aggressive marketing strategies that we have been putting in place. We are having some partnership with well-known worldwide football sports to increase our visibility, not only where those clubs are based, but also to kind of leverage on this partnership to communicate that Rwanda is a destination to the entire world.
For Rwanda to continue riding the wave of recovery, implementing innovative strategies to boost tourism will be crucial.
Especially on tourism sector, I think it's very important to recognize that different innovative solutions could help us to take our different touristic sites to the world by showcasing what are those sites, where are they located from, and helping different tourists to travel those sites without necessarily moving towards the sites. I mean, with the use of virtual reality, people are able to experience the beauty of our country from different, touristic sites, and different entrepreneurs. I'm referring to tech companies have been able to come up with solutions that helps people to have that experience to move around. And as ICT Chamber, we build on what is on the ground already, trying to boost digital literacy of different tourism and hospitality operators, really trying to digitize their processes so as for them to be able to expand their operations and to serve more people and showcase what Rwanda can offer. Innovation is very crucial and very critical in the operations of different companies, especially in tech, in tourism sector, because once you adopt innovation, and again that ties to digital transformation, once you are able to digitize your processes and your way of doing business, then you are able to serve more people and so be able to sustain your business. The more you serve more people, the more you generate more revenues for your company, and the more you be able to sustain yourself. And with technology, we can say that people will be able to sustain their operations because then you are able to streamline what you're doing and so be able to offer more services to your clients.
And the private sector is driving that, but also strategic partnerships are key. We are having, incredible, amazing partnerships with RDB, and we always join them in all the bigger marketing campaigns, but also before actually I get there, talking about RDB recently launched what they called a Gorilla Gram. I think you've seen exciting app. You've heard about it, where our primates will be having social media accounts. Oh, that is technology. Whoever visits Rwanda and visits a certain family will be knowing that, hey, well, or a kid I named, follow him, and that's visibility.
Through tech and innovation, the key players across Rwanda's tourism industry have increased efficiency and visibility on their operations. With collaborations across the sector and with other African countries, exponential results will be realized across the continent.
First and foremost, we've gained from the Tourism Week last year, because there's a lot of linkages and partnerships that happened last year that bore fruits this year. And so we feel coming with this year again, it can only help us. We invest now for the future. So it's another platform for us to again be able to, an opportunity for us to get more business into the sector for next year. So it's mainly future focused. So we're not looking at now, we're looking at next year and the year after. So you need to be doing this kind of, you need to provide this kind of platforms, have the different people coming, tourism actors from the region and the continent to come and see, and then that's when they make decisions, they're able to market the destination, and after, so we will see the fruits maybe next year. Yeah, so we are rallying all our partners in the hospitality sector so that we can put our best feet forward and really showcase our destination when all these, we are having very good quality media and influencers and very key tourism players, operators especially, who are coming for the fam trips, and so they have potential to actually sell this destination in a big way. So we feel when we showcase to them, so for us it's a question of making sure that the experience is very good so that they're able to go and sell it better and promote the destination. So the collaborations are mainly, we as an industry, we have to, you're looking at hotels, you're looking at tour operators, you're looking at, for example, the community-based tourism. So we need to package all these together so that as a destination, we're able to, show the best. The hotel might be one area, but we need the game drive experience. We need the community-based experience. We need the conversation concept. So everyone has to collaborate together so we're able to really showcase the best of Rwanda.
How can we trade together? How can we do more destination packaging? We've seen, for example, Ghana having a bigger influx on their campaign called the Year of the Return, where hundreds of thousands of Afro-Americans visited Ghana over the past 2 years. And now they are having what they call Beyond the Year of Return. But again, having Rwanda Air flying, having direct flights to Ghana, that means it's easier for us and our Ghanaian counterparts who are working with, who will be coming here for this conference, for the expo, to really work on having their guests or their visitors extend their trips to Rwanda to consume our products, which Ghana doesn't have. So we are seeing it as a practical business platform, but also we are aligning it to the newly intra-Africa travel strategy, which we have just validated the Chamber of Tourism and the Ministry of Commerce. And this is nothing other than fast-tracking the Africa Free Continental Trade Area.
In Rwanda, tourism is a sector that is public sector-led but private sector-driven. The efforts from both keep the industry afloat. The government of Rwanda has made the deliberate effort to collaborate with the private sector institutions such as RCB, Rwanda Chamber of Tourism, Rwanda Chamber of ICT, to mention a few, in order to revive the sector and position Rwanda as a top tourist destination worldwide.
Government has invested a lot in the infrastructure, trying to provide discounted rates to cushion us as private sector to ensure that we still do some business during the perpetual low season due to the two issues I've just mentioned, the Ukrainian war but also the COVID, which was longer. So us as private sector now, one of the initiatives is we used to have this tourism week as just a one-day event, a gala dinner. We award our parties best performers in the industry. What we had to think quickly was to think what can we do to contribute to maybe say intra-Africa trade. We saw domestic tourism helping a bit during the slump, the COVID times, but also regional travels working. Then we're like, let's extend it to make it continental.
African countries have taken it upon themselves to innovate across key economic sectors such as tourism and to boost collaborative efforts across the various ecosystems. While we are just at the early stages of economic recovery, Rwanda has leapfrogged and ensured a promising future for her and her African counterparts. Thank you for watching this episode of Doing Business in Rwanda. To engage further, you can write to us on our Twitter handle at CNBC Africa or at me directly at @themurungisara.